grab that flagging. Since we found this one so quick, are you gonna want to try to look for the other one again?
I don't know. It depends. See. I think it's recording right now. We'll just see how this goes. Can you see from the screen like what is actually visible? Like look from behind.
What do you mean?
Can you actually see what it's?
Oh, okay. It's got like.
Can you adjust it so like?
It looks pretty good.
Can you see?
Your knees are just in frame, but mostly like that center screen.
Okay. Alright, well we'll just go for it and see if this works because it's not
right
pairing
now,
with my phone.
it's like this is like in the upper corner.
Okay.
But it's still like all the way in screen.
Okay. Okay, so can you grab the clippers from the... Yeah, so we have to shave off 17 millimeters of that tubing in order to be able to thread our oxygen probe into the nest cavity. So we've got a couple of devices. We've got our fire sting here. That's what we're going to use for measuring the O2. And then we have a borescope here that we're going to use to we're going to pull the tubing when we're done, and then we're going to stick the borescope in and see if we can actually take pictures of the turtles. So before we do that, of course, we have to take to get the final, we pull the gas out to compare to our oxygen measurement that we're taking with our fire sting. So make sure I got the right labeled syringe. That's 2, we need 1. Okay, here's 1. So these are that's what we need. And then the clipboard contains, which is in here, I might ask you to record some data here for me. So there. So I've measured out the distance that we need to remove from the end of this tubing to make it short enough that our oxygen meter can reach into the actual nest cavity. Okay, so we have to sort of be careful about this because, you know, this is we bought the fire sting after we placed the tubing. So, you know, ideal world that we could you know, have a tubing that is already starts off at the right length, and if we have to do it again next year, that's what we'll do. But okay, so trying not to, because it's so cold outside right now, right? It's like 15 degrees Fahrenheit or something. Trying to get my hands pre-warmed. Place my gloves somewhere where I can...
Just need some tape and just tape them to your hands.
Yeah, right. That'd be smart. So we have this little cap here that protects the end of the needle hub there. And what I'm gonna do is take my little marker here And I'm going to measure it up against the hub there, and then I'm just going to snip the tubing around that needle hub. And I'm going to try and do it without pulling out the polyethylene tubing that runs from the needle hub all the way down. And so then I'm going to then take, and I'm going to, right now it's really tight against that needle hub, so I'm hoping that, I'm going to warm up my hands here for a second. This one is always going to, this is the first one we're doing, so it's going to take the longest, but I can't just pull the needle hub off because it will pull the tubing completely out of the nest, and that's not what we want to do. I want to remove the plastic sleeve from around the needle hub, and then place then actually remove the tubing from the needle hub so that I can then push the fire sting into the tubing, and hopefully there's enough space to accommodate the fire sting. Okay, I'm actually going to put my backpack under my knees because I'm detecting a significant amount of heat transfer between my legs and the snow. Okay, so let's try this again. I've got to kind of, this is really, originally I wasn't going to use the fire sting, and then I discovered it, and I thought this was a superior way to measure the oxygen levels in the nest. Like, why worry about transferring gases in a car? Who's calling? Bad timing. All right. Hello?
Hey, so how many more nests do you all have to do?
We found the last nest, and we're starting to do the gas measurements now.
Okay, we're done finding all the turtles. One we couldn't find. One of the ones over by the beach wetland is nowhere near the beach wetland, so we'll have the...
So how many total did you... How many total did you locate?
We've located 9.
Yeah.
10 now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We've located all of the 2019 ones.
Yeah, okay, so we already knew that we had lost one of the transmitters from 2018 anyway, so...
Yeah,
okay.
so that's probably that one.
Okay, well, at this point, you know, we're going to try and finish up the gas sampling right now. We're running out of daylight and heat, so it seems extremely unlikely to me that we're going to do any